Hi everyone, this is Kristen, and today I'm here with an absolutely beautiful case by the company Evutec. This is their new Selenium case. It is absolutely lovely. This is the smoke silver color. This is a really slimline case. It's got great grip and it exceeds the standards for military standard drop protection. So you can drop this for more than a 4-foot drop and it will survive. This is a really great case. Comes in at $29.95, and let's look at this a little further because you are going to love it. So let's take this case off so we can look at it a little bit more easily. Comes off very easily. So what we have here is a flexible case that has a bunch of different materials in it. This is a special sort of a TPU here that is on the back and going up the sides. Then we also have a combination of Kevlar and fiberglass here in the sides. You can kind of see this cool little line that goes around here. This is part of their protective strategy. This is how they managed to get so much drop protection in such a slim and super lightweight case. This TPU that this is made of, they swear it is not going to change in color or in its protective properties for 2.5 years. Apparently they put this under a whole lot of UV light for a concentrated period of time, which is supposed to mimic the 2.5 years of actual real exposure, and there is no change whatsoever. This is specially formulated. This is actually the first case that I've come across where they have said something like that flat out. Typically it's something like, well, it's going to limit it, it'll be better, it'll improve it, but not saying that there's not going to be any change for 2.5 years. No one else says this, but Evutec does. So I'm really pretty impressed with that claim. Obviously, I can't test that here, but hey, if something goes wrong, you could certainly talk to Evutec about it, and I would think that they would have to stand behind their product. So putting this on the foam, very easy, just as easy as taking it off. Looking at the fit of it, so this normally has quite a bit more of a lip on here, but I do have an edge-to-edge tempered glass screen protector on here right now. This is the Zag Glass Plus Luxe, goes all the way over to the edges here. So if I didn't have that on here, we would have more of a lip, but even with it, we definitely have some lip on here, which is nice and protective. Looking at our port openings, they are nice and generous. You're not going to have an issue with many third-party lightning cables, which is good, and your microphone and your speaker areas are recessed and should be nicely protected. This area over here where you can see the Kevlar and fiberglass through here looks really cool, and then there are also some ridges along here. I don't know if those are as visible to you, but the ridges give you a nice amount of grip going along the sides of the case. This is a really pleasantly grippy case. Buttons are a dream, nice and clicky, no issues. Very easy to get to the mute switch, at least for my size fingers. Not a lot going on the top. Going over here to the side, we have a nice clicky power button. Looking at the back of the case, we do have sufficient protection here for the protruding camera, but only just. If you put a card across here, you can see that yes, indeed, it does actually protect the camera, but that's of course only going to be on a completely flat surface, so do be aware you don't have tons of protection there, but it should be enough, again, for lay on the table design as long as you are looking at a flat surface. Looking at the back of the case, this is fingerprint resistant as well as scratch resistant. The material has this soft touch feel to it, very pleasant feeling. It, so far as I can tell, seems pretty smudge resistant. I mean, I see a few little smudgy things on here after using it for a while, but really not much. This is just generally a really nice feeling case. I've always noticed that about Evutec's cases. They tend to have a very nice finish to them, nice feel, and that is absolutely true of the Selenium case. Terms of the fit on the foam, it goes on easily, but it still has a good fit on. I mean, you can pull at it a little bit. There is a little bit of give to this, but really not much. I think that this is overall a very nice fitting case. And again, you will have more of a lip on here if you don't have an edge-to-edge glass screen protector on here like I do. So do keep that in mind. Size-wise, the Selenium case is impressively thin. If you compare it to something like your Apple silicone case, it really comes across quite well. It is a little bit longer and a little bit wider, but I would say that it is probably thinner than the Apple silicone case. And if you compare it to a case like your Spec Presidio Grip, It is definitely smaller than the Presidio Grip, although the Presidio Grip does have a higher stated drop height. But I guess it all depends on what you are looking for. And I think that the Selenium is a very sleek and lovely case. So again, this product is the Selenium case by Evutec. This particular color is called Smoke Silver. There are a number of colors available. Some of them are clear and some of them are translucent like this one. The retail price is $29.95, and I will put links below where you can find out more about it. Many thanks to Evutec for sending me out this sample to review. If you have any questions about this product, please feel free to put them in the comments below, and I will do my best to address them. And if you are interested in subscribing to my channel, please consider it. I do try to put out 2 to 3 videos a week on accessories for iPhone 7 Plus, iPad Pro, and Samsung Galaxy S7, and I would love to have your support. Again, this is Kristen with the Evutec Selenium case for iPhone 7 Plus. Have a fantastic day.